I've never ever thought that I was the smartest person in a room. Even if I was in a room full of children, I would think they know something that I don't know. I mean, and maybe smartest, or that there's always someone I could learn from in a room. Or I've just always thought that way. I remember, my parents will not let me live this down, but I remember asking them one time what state New England was in, because I knew the New England Patriots. And I was like, well, what state is New England in? And I was in high school at the time. And I'm pretty sure it was either my junior or senior year. And they will never let me live that down. So this is something that's, there's people who are innately smart or whatever, but I know that is not me. So I love it in Corinthians, in 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9. And it's Paul, and he's talking about he says, "For my strength is made perfect in weakness." And so it's like, how do you take your weaknesses and make them a strength? And it's obviously with the Lord. So if I feel like I'm not the smartest person in a room, that my weakness is my knowledge, then it becomes a strength, because I will tend to listen more, and I will tend to realize that I can learn from other people. And so how this has helped me even more is maybe arguing a point. We feel like we're at a time, you say in our country, wherever, that everybody feels like they are absolutely right, that their point is absolutely right. And whether or not they are trying to let you know because they want to help you, or they're trying to let you know because they want to be right, I don't know. That's, again, not for me to say. But by my weakness of going, I'm not the smartest person in the room, is I'll hear people's sides, and, I won't argue with them, because what's the point? I mean, hey, thank you. Even if once I learn what they're saying, I may or may not agree with them. Let's say I don't agree with them. What's the point in me saying, no, I think you're wrong? Even with my children, I have found that sometimes, I have two children in particular, we'd be arguing about something. And the problem was, we were arguing about two different things. And so it'd be like, okay, wait, let's rewind. What is the real problem here? Or how about you tell me what you think? And then when they would tell us what they would think, I'd go, oh, okay. Or, there's so much we can learn if we just listen. Again, listening, it won't hurt me. Hearing someone's, there's certain things that might upset me, or there's certain things that just might break my heart. But, to hear their point of view, sometimes they might be right. Sometimes they might be wrong. Sometimes there isn't a right or a wrong. That's their opinion, and this is mine. And so I'm grateful that I've had to really study and really learn a lot, because I know that there's so much for me to learn. And even certain topics that I'm like, I know a lot about this. I know there's still more for me to know. Always. And I do believe that the scriptures constantly tell us new things, even though they're the same words. I was cleaning up my office today, and I had a whole bunch of my old journals, and I was opening them and looking through them. And we're talking, these are like 15, 16 years old. And, I'll say, this meant this to me. And I'm like, yeah, at that period of my life, it did. And so you don't look at the scriptures or the stories and go, oh, I know that. I know that story. I don't need to read it. Because with the Holy Spirit, it's constantly teaching you. Constantly. And so you can learn new things throughout your life. And so having your weaknesses, look at them and go, how is this a strength? How does this help me? And I know God will let you know. And I'm so thankful for that knowledge. And I am thankful for my weaknesses. I'm not thankful for my addiction to sugar, but I'm thankful for certain weaknesses that I have. There's other ones I'm still trying really hard with. But with Christ, when I am weak, then I am strong. And it's only with Him that I become stronger. And I am so, so thankful for that knowledge. So look at what your weaknesses are and look at how that is a strength, or how you can make it a strength and not a crutch, but a strength. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks. Thank you so much for watching or listening to my podcast. You can find more podcast or videos at perfectlypattytalks.com, or you can search me up on Facebook or Instagram at Perfectly Patty. Thanks again.